Well. We got some regular rain right now, but about 7 o'clock tonight, it's gonna turn way colder, and then it's gonna turn to freezing rain. Um, and ice and all the bad stuff. Possibly could result in power outages and obviously very dangerous icy road conditions. So please plan accordingly. Um, Morning to you, hammer nails. But yeah, so I don't know how this is gonna affect up the Boston area, but up here, because we're in the Crockett, Connecticut, it's gonna affect us because we already have it raining right now outside, and it's pretty warm right now. So it's gonna, well, okay, if you consider like 3 degrees Celsius warm, well, it's about freezing. So we got snow and slush and stuff on the ground, and what's gonna mean is that tonight, like after 7, it's gonna freeze and it's gonna get very windy, and so it might be a little bit ugly out there. So plan for possible power outages because that might be a thing. Well, first of all, Tiger, the way I see it, I don't know if Hammer smokes that much at all. Does he smoke? I have no idea. Seems like most people on the internet smoke. Well, okay, so anyway. So, according to several forecasters, they say that what's happening right now in the weather is actually going to be affecting a pretty large part of the United States. Okay, it's not going to be very nice, especially up in the upper Midwest. They're really going to get it. Okay, it's just going to be nasty, windy, cold, mixed precipitation. According to one meteorologist, he said they could experience up to 3/4 of an inch of ice. First of all, 3/4 of an inch of ice is a pretty scary proposition when you think about it. As even a 1/4 inch of ice can be damaging, but 3/4 of an inch of ice is historic, and I don't know how many people would be ready for that much ice. So let me give you some advice. While it's still halfway civil out there, if you can make it out there, get the things you need, ideally for at least today, but maybe more often than that. And just be ready just in case you lose power. And flashlights, candles on hands. Some way of eating cold food. If you got an electric stove, you gotta have to eat cold food because unless you got a generator of your own that can power your stove, you're probably not gonna be cooking very much. And if you do want to use camping gear like a stove or something, use it in a place that is open to the outside, like the garage or maybe a porch. Do not use these appliances inside the house. Carbon monoxide is quiet, silent, and deadly, and you don't want to be stuck having to realize you're putting your family at risk. So, plan ahead, okay? Please do that. No, not exactly doomsday, but I mean, it depends on what kind of doomsday we're talking about. I mean, how it affects us, how long it could be, we could be without power if we lose power. I know for my show, if we lost power right now, we'd still be on the air for at least an hour because we have battery backup, uninterruptible power supplies. But it gives me enough time to basically, sail through most problems. But if I actually without power for days, well, I'd be offline too. I don't have any black mold. Actually, air cleaner doesn't even picking up any black mold. It's not because we don't have black mold. Technically, parasol black mold is deadly, but carbon monoxide is a lot different. It's a gas usually from combustion, incomplete combustion of fuel, and it doesn't really give you very many symptoms before it sets in. Headache is certainly one of them, but most people probably say, "Oh, I'll just take another aspirin," or maybe it's just stress of the situation. That's why reason why you gotta be careful. Okay, now let's get the pen open here, and get this on the screen. Okay, so BGE, and yes, we had Bubbles on yesterday, and let me show you yesterday. Yeah, he was there. Yeah. So, why does everybody ask if I have black mold? You're lucky you don't. Yeah, I don't. Good morning, Chris Bliss. How you doing today? Yeah. Oh no, I don't have black mold. And that's a good thing. So where is the So what can you do if you lose power and you don't have a backup situation in place? Well, I put a couple pieces of news up on two different scenarios. Corona mass ejection one was the most scary one. Yes, that's true, Chris. It has to be tested. But I don't have mold. But what I'm going to talk about is something that is a lot more dangerous than most people realize. Is the fact is that with the weather we're going to be having today, tomorrow, running out of food and supplies can be a real problem. Here's the advantage right now because it's winter. Okay, I got a dinger donger. Okay, I see it. Okay, Tiger Kitty. Good morning. How you doing?
Hello.
Hi.
And what brings you to winter spring? Morning.
Well, this cold land sure does look dismal, doesn't it? Looking outside, it's it definitely is pretty rough out there.
Really? What is it snowing?
It's raining. right now
Oh.
on top of snow, which is gonna freeze. It's gonna
Don't
turn
go
into.
out, Michelle. Do not go out because that's slippy as shit out there now.
I know that. I
And
don't have to.
if it freezes, you're in big trouble.
Yeah. It will freeze. It's not an if. It will freeze after 7 o'clock tonight.
Do you get all your shopping in and everything?
For right now, until I get my food stamps on the 1st, yes, I do.
All right. Well, you won't starve. You'll be all right. Rusty's probably got enough to keep him going. That's all you got to worry about.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's got food. I got food. It may not be my favorite foods, but it's food.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. It's 40 degrees. But here's what's going to happen, David S. In my area, after 7 o'clock tonight, the temperature is going to drop below 0 degrees Celsius. Okay, or below 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, and once that happens, any rain, any water that is on the ground is going to freeze. Not only that, but you're going to see the winds coming in, and the winds are going to come in very, very fast. And that and the icy conditions is going to result in power lines not being able to keep up and will fall to the ground. Yes, it will. Which brings up another safety factor. If you see power lines on the ground, do not approach the wires.
Oh, yes. Do not approach power lines that are broken, people. Bad idea.
Bad idea indeed, because you don't know if it got power in them or not. But what you can do in that case is call the utility company, and if you don't know the utility company, just call emergency services and let them know so that they can send the crews out to secure the location. So that's what I do, as I warn people in advance of what is coming. However, what you do with the information is up to you.
It's up to you. She can only give you so much. The rest is up to you.
Right. I mean, I don't like this silly slip sliding away either, especially with ice. I have to remember my walker doesn't have winter tires on it.
Well, then you better make sure your power banks are charged up, Michelle.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah.
Your phones are charged up to the brink.
My phones are.
Charge everything up while you can.
And obviously, if you lose power after the show's over, I mean, we have a UPS here, but clearly, if it's going to be as bad as they say it could be, well, probably just shutting the computers down because they're not doing it. I mean, in case the power goes out for a long period, man, just turn the computer off too.
It's so boring when the power goes out, especially if it's like nighttime.
Yeah.
I potter around, and then I used to go to the microwave, can't use it. Go to turn the light on, the lights don't work. Boring.
Well, I suggest you should get a generator.
I have now, but I'm on about my old house. I don't have that problem now, but when I used to be at my old house, it used to go out a lot.
Yeah, really? Well, that's something to keep in mind of. But for most people going with portable putt-putts, just be aware of one thing. Make sure you leave the generator outside. I know that's a scary thought, but the truth of the matter is, make sure you have the fuel on hand ahead of time. So if it runs on propane, natural gas, or gasoline, make sure you have the fuel on hand. Don't wait until the power goes out to go to the gas station to fill your gas can. That's the wrong time to worry about it. That's when everybody else that's ill
Who's
prepared.
Kay? Who's Kay?
I don't know who Kay is.
Why are they modded?
They obviously were a regular mod that changed their name. Maybe it's Brian K. Yeah, I'll melt the snow. But then when it freezes, it's going to turn into an icy crust. And then it's going to make it even more treacherous. So make sure you have proper footwear as well. And dress like there's no tomorrow because of the wind that is expected tonight and tomorrow.
Oh, Parasolo's vouching for Kay, so hi, Kay.
Okay. Board games, yeah.
Board games, not fun to play on your own, though.
No, not really.
Can't read a book if you don't have a light. Make sure you've got batteries.
I wonder how you would play if me and Michelle played Monopoly against each other. Oh, Jesus.
Have you done that before?
No, I haven't.
Michelle, I think we should do that one day. Like you and Lumi play a board game against each other. I don't know who I would want to win.
Well, it'd be kind of hard to play a game like Scrabble since I'd be able to see her letters.
Yeah,
I'd be able
not
to see
Scrabble.
yours.
Yeah, we could do Scrabble.
So there's an option, yeah.
That person's saying they sent you money.
Right. Well, what was your name beforehand? Because I mean, they changed. They said this is the part of the problem. They changed your names, and then I don't know what the new names are.
Right. I know. I don't remember Kay though.
Oh yeah. Okay, K. That K. Yeah, the mod. That's right. That K was a mod here. Yeah, that's right. Thanks.
Why don't I remember? I've got weed brain.
Yeah, I mean, so many people change their names on this channel.
Parasolo. Oh, while we're on,
I don't think it's M60. No.
Okay. You remember Kay, David? Oh, I apologize if I don't. Anywho, we need to address hammer and nails, Michelle. So we started the non-smoking club. I don't know if you're aware. And it's very serious in the Discord. And who shows up in the non-smoking club? Hammer and Nails. He doesn't even smoke. And if I was to read the messages he's put in there, Michelle, you might have a different feelings about him. You know, Grizz, myself, and Deal, we're going through a lot because we're giving up the cigarettes. It's a very hard time for us. But he just keeps abusing things. He called it a pity party.
You know, he never even DM'd me about what's been bothering him. I
know, right? Exactly, Michelle. He just wants to cause trouble.
Well, you know what you should do is maybe you should.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you Deal. Brain dead. Hi, Nads.
Yeah, it's confusing. I don't know why he's doing that.
Yeah, we're in there. We're all
maybe Hammer can explain his logic to it.
We are going, Michelle. You know how bad smoking is and trying to give up. We are all relying on each other, being a shoulder for each other. And he says,
"I'm trying to make.
I'll leave you guys alone to your pity party."
I'm trying to make.
Laughing face, crying, laughing face, crying, laughing face, crying. Then he puts Not a lot going on in here, you nasty cigarette smokers. And he puts a smiley face laughing with tears coming out of it. So all he's doing is antagonizing us in our struggles.
Right. I haven't even been in that group yet. So
you don't. Yeah. Yes, you can come in because you're going to stop chewing. So we'll get you in, Michelle.
Oh, I'm working on that. I mean, my wads are getting smaller and smaller and smaller. They've been getting smaller, smaller, smaller for months, actually.
Yeah, but we will. That's what we do in the group. We help each other.
Yeah. Hammer, like you said, you were feeling depressed. If you wanted to DM me, I'd help you out as best I can.
Yeah. How about you DM Michelle instead of hanging around the non-smoking club, which is called Fag Free Zone?
Well, I think what it is.
Get out of the fag free zone.
Oh, okay, that's what it's called. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was gonna say is one of the things is that you can do is change it to invite only. Is a group for invited people. I believe you can set up as invite only.
Right, I'll have to have a word. I'll have to have a word with the other members.
Okay. Second of all,
we are here in pain.
I think is Hammer's indicated that something's bothering him, but he hasn't really talked to me about it in private. And I don't think I want to drag it out here in the open because I don't know what it is. And
who knows?
I really said I would
talk to him. Obviously in some sort of turmoil. I don't know what's going on with him.
Right. No, she will not read your emails. And neither does Noodles. The only reason why I showed the messages of Arizia to Noodles is because Noodles wanted to know what she was up to, and there was nothing, compromising in them.
Apparently, Hecate was flirting with Michelle in the emails, but I haven't read them yet, so we'll see.
Because you can't.
I can. Well, I could, because I think Noodles has them.
Oh, yeah, because I gave Noodles permission to look at them. But that's the only reason why. But the fact of the matter is he wanted to know what she's been saying, and especially if he's wondering if she was saying anything against him, but she really didn't. Well, I just stay out of that group, okay? Just
stay out of it.
Just do her that favor, okay?
Thank you, Michelle.
Just stay out of that group for now, okay? You got to. I mean, you can talk to me in any group you want. I mean, you can talk to me in general. You can talk to me.
Stay out of that group. You're banned.
And I would suggest, why don't you change the group to invite only? It'd be easy to do.
I don't even know how he got in there, to be honest.
Well, is it invite only group or is it?
I don't know. Grizz set it up. There's Grizz. Grizz, good morning.
Okay, Grizz set
my
it up.
fellow non-smoker to be. Well, you are.
Well, maybe Grizz, you might want to consider that setting that group to invite only, which is easy to do. That way, you and Tiger could just send specific. Well, as far as we know, Hammer Nails is a non-smoker, but maybe he is a smoker. Let's be honest. I was just saying this morning is almost everybody on YouTube smokes. It's true.
They're actually good point. Because in the real world, there used to be a lot more smokers. I noticed that when I'm out there smoking, I'm one of the very few.
Yeah.
I went to a wedding and there was just me and another person that smoked out of all the guests. But like a freak.
Well, I don't smoke, but
Yeah, you do. You chew. It doesn't matter whether you. That's why you're allowed.
Right. What I mean is, as far as the public is concerned, I don't smoke. and I don't smoke weed either. I just eat it. I hope
that girl
Noodles comes on here and talks about her. About who? Hecate or somebody else?
No, it looks like he met somebody, maybe.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe he will. Looks interesting. Well, okay. Well, if he found somebody that's going to be a study, that's good for him. So maybe he could avoid getting blue balls for New Year's. Good morning.
Oh, doesn't he whinge like a bitch when he's got blue balls, Michelle? Well, he's worse than a woman.
One of the reasons he's a Capricorn guy. That's why Capricorn guys can be very horny. He's got Mr. T. Yeah, lots of it. So
morning, Krista. Said,
good morning, Mimi.
How
you doing?
Christmas.
I think we'll have a great day today. Please, this affects Mimi too. Watch out for ice buildup and wind today, because you in the upper Midwest could see some really rough weather. It's going to start in the upper Midwest and it's coming this way. And a good portion is already here. So prepare for power outages today.
Morning, Mimi.
Oh,
Mimi's so nice. She's always on your Silver Moon show. Love that album yesterday, by the way, Michelle.
I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah.
It was a pretty good record. I thought some of the songs surprised me that I didn't even know Queen did them.
Really? I used to have that album when I was younger.
Yeah.
It brought back some memories.
Did you see the short after show I did?
Did you say Mimi should look out for ice?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're being funny. They're the other kind of ice.
No, I don't mean the. Well, actually, let's be honest. Either kind of ice. Either kind of ice can ruin your day. Well, either kind of ice can ruin your day. One will break your hips. One will boomerang you to another country you don't want to be in. But yeah, just be careful out there, guys, because it's going to be windy this evening too.
Krista, for reals?
Yeah.
I'm surprised, Krista, that because I'm just surprised you don't have rights to visitation rights, even if it's with somebody, like somebody else present. I'm shocked that you don't have visitation rights.
She doesn't have a divorce yet.
But when you split up, surely, look, I know I don't have kids, but surely you both have the right to see that child or them children.
You should.
Exactly. There's something, it's really weird to me, but I don't know.
Remember, she doesn't have a divorce yet, so that's the first.
I know, but even still, in the process of
I know. Divorce. That's why she's got to go to court. That's what she's saying.
So he won't come to a mutual. He's probably saying, "No, you can't see her then," because maybe it's in the normal circumstance. Both parties agree, like you can have her this weekend, or you can have her for 5 hours.
Hi, Noodles. How you doing? I see him in chat. I just
Hi,
David
Noodles.
has to say hi to him, so I know he's here. There's Noodles. So I'm not going to be around today due to a job. I'm currently working hard to feed all those idiots who aren't even related to me. Say what? Who are you talking about, Noodles?
He's talking about his taxes.
Oh, okay. And your roommates. They're not related to you either. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's Ray doing this. That's why.
And she said there's a protective order on me where I can't go around her father in person or where he lives, and he won't let Sophie go with me, my mom.
Well, I know you can do this at the police station. You can drop kids off and exchange at the police station. I'm pretty sure that's a thing.
It could be arranged that way, but I think the thing is that I think you're going to have to just go ahead and get that straightened out by the family services, but you're also going to have to get that straightened out with get that divorce COD.
Who's Kayla? Come and tell us about Kayla. Also, you're banned from the non-smoking club, Noodles, for some reason. I want you in there, but seems like no noodle allowed in the non-smoking club.
So what I would do for ask Grizz to set it up to invites only, because that way only people that are invited can come in. Even if he has to manually add them one by one, which is pretty easy to do. That's how we have the mods area called Let's Talk About It. That area, doesn't get a lot of activity. But if you go in there and you're a mod, yeah. But if you're a regular person and you really need to be in there, I can get you the regular person into an invitee for the Let's Talk About It area. But which means that all they would see on their side is, let's say, let's talk about it, and then they can go in there. But that's usually for the mods, so. Because remember, we used to have all these little chat areas all over the place. They used to sprinkle up everywhere. Where I'd have a chat with you, chat with Fairy, chat with about 5 other people, and then chat.
Not the unsexy club at all. You're not allowed in anyway. It's the fag-free zone.
Yeah.
Fag-free. Yep.
Noodles is saying, let's see if we get the right one here. Talking about his girlfriend, I guess.
I don't know if they're
Kayla
girlfriend.
And I will be setting the internet on fire. Is she a streamer also? Is she a streamer too?
Yeah, there's her link is just been posted.
Yeah. So you're going to both be driving around 4 cars, basically doing the same thing, eating on the road while basically streaming, blah, 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 playing horrible music. Well, the music I play too, so. Although I try not to make my music horrible. So in short, guys, the important thing is just today and tomorrow is you definitely want to be prepared as best you can for.
Good morning, Margot. Sorry, I didn't.
Margot, how you doing today? Good morning. Drop her link.
All right. Her channel's called Mum of Real Life events, I think. Oh. Okay. She only has 37 subscribers. So let's subscribe.
Yeah. Which channel is this? You talking about Kay's channel?
I'm talking about Noodles. Yeah.
Oh, I see it. I think I see something here. Is this it? Yeah, Mom of Real Life Events.
Why Noodles likes her. She has a very nice set of.
Yeah. Okay, I'll subscribe to you. Well, it'll be interesting to see how that works out with Noodles. By the way, Noodles, what's her zodiac sign anyway? Is she Capricorn? That's a good question. Is she Capricorn? She looks younger, yeah.
Well, she's mum, so she's not young, is she?
Well, she looks younger, but yeah, but that doesn't
set of eyes. Yes, she has a good set of eyes.
One name I didn't sign up. Yeah, it was Kay. I can give her a subscription too. Subscribe. She doesn't have any content.
He doesn't care. He doesn't care, he says.
So now, Kay, I just gave you a subscription.
Oh, you're talking about that, Kay. We're talking about Noodles' girlfriend.
I signed up for her too. Just now.
Where does she live?
Set of eyes. Let's see.
Where does she live, though? I mean, if she's not in the perimeter.
Is she near you, or is she living in a different place? She could be. She could be heavily using a lot of photoshopping in a picture.
I think they streamed together today.
No. Then that means that she's obviously nearby enough, close enough to Noodles that they can stream together.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point, Michelle. Yeah. So that's a tick. All right, we'll give her a tick for that. She looks cute. Tick for that. Now, is she going to be jealous of Michelle?
I don't know why she'd be jealous of me. I'm way older
than
look
what happened. Look what happened with the other one.
She's a nurse at New York University. Langone. So what's her zodiac sign? Or when was she born, Noodles? Is she a Capricorn by chance? Great. Something to get caught on when you're trying to do what you're going to do, right? Those rings in her pussy.
Well, she sounds ideal for him so far. As long as she isn't nasty to you. And
well, I wish you luck, Noodles. I do.
Yeah, we always.
And if she's a Capricorn, two goats together can be very interesting.
Ooh.
I don't know and I don't care. Well, maybe you ought to know anyway, just in case you get an idea when her birthday is, so you can plan ahead.
He doesn't do birthdays or Christmas or anything, does he?
Yeah, I know you're all about that, Noodles. I get that. But at least if you're having a birthday, you can give her a nice big set of snoo that day.
What did you say earlier when you found out he was talking to someone? Oh, that's good. He won't have blue balls for New Year.
Yeah, that's right. So no blue balls for New Year's. I think sometimes, as far as the hammer and nails goes, I think sometimes he feels isolated.
Well, he brings it on himself.
Yeah, kind of. But then I'm kind of in the same boat he is in a way, if you think about it. You know, mostly we're introverts. We're not really the kind of people that go out and party. You know, so you kind of stay to yourself. Yeah. And some people don't do too good with the isolation, you know, and they're not really loners. I'm kind of a loner anyway. I'm mostly an introvert. But I do have some extrovert tendencies. I'm what they call an ambivert, which means I have a little bit of an extroverted nature, but I'm not really into a lot of heavy duty social stuff. That's one of the reasons why YouTube is kind of a more I am kind of a pair it's kind of like I'm trying to find the right word that doesn't sound offensive. It's kind of like a challenge for me because you know I know a lot of YouTubers are like, oh, I have to stream every 5 minutes. I'm like, look, I do a morning show, I do a night show on Fridays and Sundays, sometimes on other days of the week. So for me, YouTube is more like a howdy, good morning, you know, and then we talk for a few hours, and then I go back to doing what I normally do on my own, like watching videos or reading books or whatever. Okay, Spectrum, I'll look at it. Oh.
Spectrum, I need to ask Spectrum a question, and
Go ahead.
I mean, I saw a little short they did, and it was quite disturbing, but I need to know if it was a hand or a foot. That's all I need to know, because I kept looking and I was thinking hand, no foot. Hand or foot.
You talking about when they were throwing stuff in that
No, they did this strange little video.
I saw a video about the guy who was talking about cat people, right? And at first he had a white cat that was kind of sitting next to him, right? And all of a sudden the head of the cat walks away from the cat. It's like, what the hell? Somebody made a mistake with the animation. some of the cats are big, about the size of bobcats. I was like, whoa, why had a Rusty that big? The cat was like almost the size of a Bengal tiger. I mean, Rusty's big, but Honey's not that big.
So that's an actual real
so right now
hand,
the internet's acting a lot.
That ain't swollen. That's like someone was born.
I hate to basically rain on your parade today, but we saw this yesterday, guys. Because of the weather, cell signal is gonna probably be up and down all over the friggin' place. Sorry if we get knocked offline. It could happen because of the weather.
Oh wow!
Because right now we are in the red, but we're still
in the red, guys. We're gonna fight our way through this, but we are in the red.
As far as the reception goes, I mean, it should kick over the frontier, but the problem is if it kicks over the frontier, frontier doesn't go very fast. So hopefully we can muddle through the show this morning without too many bufferings. There's not much I can do about it. Right now it's back to normal now. It's just going.
All right.
It's just going between red and green right now. There's not much I can do. Yeah. Some kind of look at the video I put in the okay. I put in the G meets
general.
Oh, you mean the one that look at the video I put in the general chat area. Okay, hammer and nails. All right. I gotta take a look at the general, see if there's any new people to say hello to. Right now it's loading up the page. So right now, there it goes. Still loading the page. Alright, where's the Spectrum Friends video right there? Okay, so let me play this right now. I can play it this way. I'll try to play it on the same screen I'm on here with the game chat. So Tiger may not be able to hear it.
I'm watching it on my own. I just watched it.
Spectrum of Friends present Queen versus Beast.
Go Queen!
Get a battle of wits and strength. Dodge the tailspin. Unleash the royal combo and crown the champion. Knockout. Queen versus Beast.
Blocked it!
Take this! Hey! Oh! Crown's still shining!
Queen rules!
Yeah! Play it, little elf! Dance with me!
Good fight! Fight!
Good hit!
Respect, Your Majesty.
Spectrum of Friends presents Queen vs. Beast, a clash of wits and strength, now in arcade-busting 8-bit action.
Got you again.
Battle head-to-head or team up for co-op carnage. Queen vs. Beast.
Horizon, chill out, pup.
So cold!
Hey, what's the belt, mutt?
Couldn't help it. The royal flavor.
Then taste this!
Can you handle the cold?
Bring it on, Your Majesty.
Icebreaker.
Ugh, that's brisk. And
Frozen solid.
I'm gonna get this on the screen so Tiger can see and hear it.
One, two, knockout. Yeah! Victory!
I lost.
That's right. Who's the champ? This wolf!
I trained so hard.
Better luck next time, Your Majesty.
I want to run through the same time.
Spectrum of Friends presents versus Beast.
Go Queen!
Battle of dodge the tailspin, unleash the royal combo, crown the champion. Knockout versus Beast.
Blocked it! Queen rules!
Play it, little elf. Dance with me.
Good fight! Fight! Fight!
Respect, Your Majesty.
Spectrum of Friends presents Queen vs. Beast, a clash of wits and strength, now in arcade-busting 8-bit action. Battle head-to-head or team up co-op carnage. Queen vs. Beast.
Horizon, chill out, pup.
Couldn't help it. Royal flavor.
Then taste this!
Handle the cold.
Bring it on, Your Majesty.
Icebreaker.
Ugh, that's brisk. And
Frozen solid.
One, two, knockout.
I will in a minute.
That's right. Who's the champ? This wolf.
Alright,
Next time, Your Majesty.
let's get to Hammer's video because he wants me to play it. So, let me
It's
see.
in general, the last
Yeah.
one in general.
Oh, wow. Alright, let's get You get the center screen so you can see this. Alright, let me get that on the screen and I'll show it to you guys again. Because you couldn't see it, because Discord. It sounds like something like someone says when somebody wins, score! Alright, Discord, here it is. So now you can see Hammer's Nails video, because it's not in the form I can play it directly. Okay. So, here it is. It's just a little piece here. VOOOO. It's
where he shoves it really hard at the end.
Yeah, that's strange.
It's very strange, Michelle.
Well, anyway, no. Francis is still here.
I think it's an advertisement. It's like a little advertisement for the show, for his show.
You said what it said. The letters VOOOO. Woo. I think he said the symbol woo. Back to my friends. Slice. Miter. It's a miter saw. Power miter saw.
Can you put the chat back up, please?
Yes, I will. Right now. Let's get to the more exciting thing. Let me remind the Spectrum of Friends boxing match. All right. So let me get my chat on the screen here. Yes, I will get the chat on the screen right now for you. Click close this window. Whoop. And put the chat out here. Stupid slide the chat out. Okay, there we go.
Thank you.
So that's kind of a strange thing. I'm gonna close this Discord so we don't have to waste our bits. Right now we're doing pretty good. It's back to green, but gotta be careful with weather like this.
Yeah, we're being very careful of the weather. Yeah. Yes, he does, Krista. The Mexican. Is he Mexican, Michelle?
I don't know. He looks more like he's Filipino.
Oh. The foreigner that was working for Jimmy lives in number 6, doesn't he, Michelle?
He lives in 6, yeah. At least I think he is for now, but maybe he's just living here because he was doing most of the work here.
Good point. Yeah. Although he wouldn't stay for Christmas if that's not his residence.
Yeah. So I don't know what his official details are. Yeah, Milwaukee is red, not blue. That's true. Because red is the Milwaukee color. I have no idea. I didn't ask him to see his papers.
He's definitely doing the work under the table.
Oh, yeah.
There'll be nothing legal about any of the work. You're dropping ash on my laptop.
It's like Colonel Schultz used to say, I see nothing, I know nothing, and I know nothing. And I don't want to know anything. Especially, it's just easier.
No.
If that was even true. Okay, guys, first of all, for people that are the adult disabled children, let me point out that I know that's an oxymoron. Trust me. If I marry anybody, I lose my adult disabled child benefits, which means I'd be back to $800 a month. Tops.
And you can't afford it. You can't afford to marry someone.
So if I was to marry someone, it's just like the song Matchmaker from Fiddler on the Roof. I didn't know I could be stuck for good. So you have to please take your time.
But then if you married someone, Michelle, you'd have 2 people living there instead of 1.
Right.
So, I mean...
And we know how Ed was like the chop saw, right?
Oh, he was awful. Don't
I
use
know.
him as an example. It's absolutely awful.
Yeah.
Remember? God. He never gave you money
I'm
for
on
anything.
I'm on SSDI, and I'm also on my father's benefit as a disabled adult child. So, and my mother gets the other half of the benefits. So, because she passed on, so she gets his other 50% of his disability or retirement. I get the other half. So.
He gets half of his retirement and Michelle gets half.
Right.
And that's for the rest of your life, isn't it?
Yeah, Carmen's visiting. It's going to be 4 in the same apartment. So it's going to be definitely a rumble in Winston especially if the person doesn't like Lomi. Oh, jeez. Or Carmen.
Good morning, Rocky.
No, I only get 2 checks. My father's disabled adult child and my own SSDI check.
And it's not a godsend, from what I've gathered. I wish she didn't get it, because she can't get any...
Hey, especially you have to pay for your medical stuff. And
she can't get shit because she earns too much. Because of that bit she gets from her dad.
That's kind of weird, though. Is like, could someone say something, oh, then marry somebody and then divorce him, and then you get zip. And then you'll be entitled to all the program benefits. I gotta ask Grok about that. If I divorce somebody, do I get the disabled adult child benefits back? No, I don't
know. Michelle, if your mum passes away, do you get her half of his?
I don't know. That's a good question. Because she gets survivor benefits. So I don't know. Yeah, how that works. But I know I got these benefits pretty much until I croak. So,
well, that's good.
I'm not going to starve to death.
No, certainly not. You're going to be okay. You know, your dad sorted you out. That was very, very clever of him to.
Because I became disabled before 22. Here's the thing. Originally, Social Security didn't even consider putting me on disabled adult child benefits. I could have been getting those things even earlier. For some reason, my father just applied for it when I was last living at home with them in 2003.
All right.
Yeah. Probably. But my mom also has work history on her own record, plus she's 81, so she's retired. She's got benefits, too, from her work in the nursing community. I hate this chair. I hate the wheels in this chair. They get caught on everything. But I think you got hair in the wheels again. Yeah. I got
vacuum the wheels.
Yeah, I gotta pluck the hair out of the wheel axles. And unlike the old ones that had bolts in them, these don't have bolts. So I can't just suddenly disassemble them, fully clean them out. I do have a spare set. Yeah. I mean, I might eventually buy that drill press that's still on my wish list, and then I can finally do just that. Drill out the wheels and then put in inserts and then go ahead and put in bolt and nuts on the end. That's a good idea.
Well, I guess your mom's... I guess your mom's
right.
Bought
so
a house. She doesn't have a mortgage.
So if there was if there was a total of 4 people that were obviously my mother would get a quarter, Disabled child 1 would get a quarter. Disabled child 2 would get a quarter. Disabled child 3 would get a quarter, right?
Oh, when your mum passes, you get the full amount. So.
I would think so.
Wow, not that we want that to happen. We do not want that to happen.
I'm not really so much interested in the excessive money as much. I mean, some people think I'm greedy. I'm not.
Well, Michelle, you need to make sure you're on top of these things and you're aware of these things.
I am aware of these things. Yeah.
Also, I'm going to start reminding you to fill out your rent thing.
Yes and no to a point, because it goes under the same rules as SSDI, which means that I can make up to like $4,000 a month gross income. So right now with YouTube, I don't even make $3,000 a month. I don't even get close. I get maybe about 400, 500. If I was an SSI, it would affect it immediately. But I'm not on SSI.
That's it, Crystal. April renters rebate. We are filling that thing out as soon as we can. You're not missing it this year, Michelle.
Yeah, I can do it.
I'm going to lose my shit.
Yeah, I could do that. Chris said, I know it's because my wife's benefits are half of what she would get because of our disabled daughter. That's true. Yeah, the benefits start in March through September, so I got time to apply. But we'll see what happens.
All right. You get like $670.
I could get $700. And depending on the number of people that apply, you could make up to $700. Yeah. But also, we've been hearing over and over and over and over and over and over. Everybody keeps talking about a stimulus check from Trump. Let me just make it officially clear right now. As it is stated, 1, it's up to Congress to issue these checks. Trump can't do it by himself, no matter how many executive orders he throws out there.
Thank you very much. Brain
yes, thank you so much, Braindead.
Oh, Jem got one. Andrew got one. Comedy Freak. Oh my God, we know them all.
Jem got one. Andrew got one this time. Comedy Flu received one. Golden Girl received one. And Betty Spaghetti received one. Congratulations to all of you.
Yeah, that was amazing. Wow.
Yeah, it worked out pretty good for everybody.
It did. We know them all. And
everybody but Braindead, that is. He didn't get one.
I don't know why he don't just become a member. He is a member, isn't he?
No. He doesn't have a membership. He can apply for one, though. He can get himself a membership.
That just goes to show you don't need a membership. You don't get nothing for it. There's no members stuff.
This time, actual people who engage here. Yeah. Well, Chris, you can always buy your own membership, too. Braindead got one time. when he gifted out one, he got one back.
Yeah, that's the first time I've seen that as well.
Yeah. Bone Champ says 07. Says I'm a cult member. That's enough. Okay. So the thing is that I already checked out how much money right now we made. Tiger, I'm just gonna give you a quick approximation. We made almost $500 so far this month.
Wow. Are you counting your PayPals and everything else?
Congratulations, David. That's for renewing. Thank you so much.
Thank you, David.
Are we talking about trading? Trading what? No, we're talking about how much revenue.
Yeah. Did you count your PayPals and everything in that?
No, I didn't.
See, you made more than that because
I know I did.
So how much did you make?
About 100. On PayPal is about 110.
All right, so you add that to the score. Why don't you count everything? It's so annoying.
Yeah.
Michelle, you're the only one I see on YouTube actually succeeding. I mean, that's a lot of money to you.
I thought Noodles was succeeding. I thought he was saying, but then I saw like one of his shows, he had no one there.
He doesn't get the money you get, Michelle.
No, he doesn't. And when I was on his channel, he only had like 5 people in the chat. I was like, what? Noodles, you make your channel sound like you're doing gangbusters. You only got 5 people in the chat. What the hell?
Yeah, but it's been flaky here as well, Michelle.
Yeah. The view counts, subscriber counts, the view counts, we'll talk about those because those, I mean, they've got a little more views. That's just good. The subscriber count kind of goes up and down like a yo-yo a little bit. 1 here, lose 1, gain 1, lose 1, gain 2, lose 2, gain 2, lose 1.
I don't think you should be looking every day. You should look at your sub count like once a month.
Well, I see it every time I go into the studio. How can I not see it?
I guess.
Yeah.
Well, that's very kind of you, David S.
Yeah, thank you for renewing. I do appreciate it. It helps a lot. And that's another thing, too, you guys may not realize. Even if you think it's kind of a waste, if you have a membership, in fact, in a way, it still shows your appreciation of what we're doing. I mean, I know the times are economically tough for a lot of people. I absolutely can see that in what's going on in the economy. But also, if you ever decide to do a members-only stream, you guys can obviously be part of that. In fact, we tried a members-only stream once. Here's the thing that gets frustrating. Tiger, did you realize that mods in a members-only stream, unless they're a member, they can't actually be part of the stream?
That makes sense if it's members only.
Yeah.
I know it used to be different, but...
Yeah, it used to be. Kidgy just came over to say hi to Grandpa. Oh, thank you so much, Krista.
Thank you, Krista. That's very kind of you as well.
There you go. Thank you very much, Krista. I mean, maybe one day we will have a members-only stream again. but I don't really have any idea what members only stream would really be talking about.
Yeah, you need quite a few members to do a members only stream.
You also need to have a good reason to have a members only stream.
And I also enjoy people who don't have a membership. You know, I hate members only streams because there's people that really can't afford it, Michelle. They really can't.
I know that. I get it. I hear you. You're right.
And you know, you can't pick who you want to gift them to. I wish they'd change that. If they changed it to you could pick who you gifted the memberships to, I would be giving out a hell of a lot more memberships.
You can on Kick. You can on Kick. You can do that on Kick.
I'm on about YouTube. I don't care about Kick.
Just like on Twitch, you can also do the same thing. Plus, you can get bits on both. So the bits are just like what Christian just gave. The $2. That's a bit on Twitch and Kick. They call them Kicks. That's a bad name. Next thing I'll be like calling someone, let me give you a punch. I don't want a punch.
Are you doing a New Year's Eve stream?
Probably. It's Thursday, right? Yes. Wednesday. Yeah, probably. I don't really know what we're going to talk about.
We could should we do an actual proper show where we arrange it, try and actually make it more organized?
Yeah, sometimes what we try to do. That doesn't always work out that way, but you know what? That was, as far as the chat goes, that might be an option. Because when I tried to change the members only stream over, and what happened is it starts a new stream, right? But it didn't actually switch my chat to the new stream automatically. I actually had to switch it on manually. And so for me, I missed a lot of chats because I didn't know that they didn't switch automatically. But if I switch the stream to members only, for example, I mean that the chat is still the same chat. It just says the moderators turn stream to members only. Which means that everybody else can still watch it, but they just can't talk, which probably would suck for them. So I'm gonna have to play around with that. I'm not Keemstar. I'm not good at doing that. I'm not. But then Keemstar does stuff I don't do either. Right. That will force others to buy or go to other streams to engage.
I think if people have the money, they become members. If they don't, they don't.
Yeah.
Also,
I don't know how much Keemstar changes his memberships, but $2.99 is actually pretty inexpensive for a membership.
Is that how much yours are?
Yeah. The budget level is $2.99.
So what's that a week?
Well, if it's $3 a month divided by, that's like 75 cents a week.
75 cents a week. I mean, what are you asking for? 11 cents a show. Is it something like that?
Something like that, yeah. Considering I do 6 shows in the morning.
Oh, I forgot about. I don't know. That's a bargain.
Yeah.
You don't get shit for that nowadays.
Yeah. But like I said, when I tried where you changed it to members only, here's what happened. Like I said, number one, you kept
there
the
was
same.
A riot.
Yeah,
there was a riot. Last time you went to members only, there was a riot.
Also confused me too because technically it started a whole new stream, right? And then I didn't even know we had a new pop-up chat. I was like, oh, thank you very much again, Gemini Jam.
Thank you, Gemini Jam. I hope your hand is feeling better.
Thank you so much,
I'm
guys.
always here in the
Appreciate it.
background. Love everybody here.
Yeah, I know. You're always watching. Quietly. Thinking. And right now, you're probably snuggled up in your apartment with your hand relaxing and resting after the surgery on the wrist. So,
what was that?
That was the second bling. I think that was a follow.
Oh.
Re-up says, okay, yeah, I think it was a follow second time. No,
that's late. No, they're not. This is Comedy Flu's membership coming through. Golden Girls membership.
Another bling.
Yeah. I don't know why it took all that time.
Did you get a chance to read that? Because I didn't get a chance to read that.
Yeah, it was the memberships that were gifted.
Oh, okay. So just kind of got right.
It got really
kind of fell behind a little bit.
Gemini loves me the most, Test.
Their shows are not even entertaining. Only Rets think they are. Oh well. Yeah, but obviously he's still making a lot of coin though. You can't deny that. That's because you gotta pay to talk. Yeah. And even if you pay to talk, doesn't mean that you're gonna be listened to.
It's not my bag, but
yeah, I don't like that.
There's a lot of things I watch that other people probably wouldn't watch. So that's a good thing about YouTube. It's full of.
Oh yeah, I watch a lot of sci-fi stories, and I watch a lot of science and technology videos, and some news ones.
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta wash my monitor again today. It's just got crud on it. I'm gonna put a little dish soap in the water, and I'm gonna use a hand towel, and I'm gonna wash it down lightly because it gets, say it. You got no
polish. You got no polish.
You don't want to use polish on the LCD monitor.
Oh, it's on your monitor.
No, I don't have any polish. I just got Dawn dish soap and paper towels or a hand cloth. Well, you can always use your pair of underwear that's got to be washed too. That's true. Then you don't have to worry about getting a towel all dirty.
Michelle, do not. Oh, actually, it's only for a screen.
Yeah.
You don't have any cloths? Any cleaning cloths?
I got hand cloth. I got cloths. Yeah, I got hand washcloths and things like that. Paper towel, but the paper towel doesn't seem.
No, paper towel leaves bits. You don't want to be using a paper towel.
At least bits. So I'll just grab the towel from the floor. It's
or
in the bathroom.
Your drawers. Yeah.
Because it's already kind of dirty with my dirty feet from the shower anyways.
Dip your drawers in a bucket of soapy water and give it a rinse. And
yeah. You're just going to want to use it just damp, enough just to get the water, but not enough to get so much in it that it drips into the electronics, which is in the base of my monitor. That would suck. Oh, yeah. The audience are brain dead from drug and alcohol abuse. Yeah. That's the kind of people that Keemstar's milk.
Not much different from yours, Michelle.
Well, we use Mary Jane here, but I don't know about alcohol because I don't drink that much. Which I still got a little bit of wine left for New Year's. I think you got about half a bag left. something like that.
Half a bag of wine.
Yeah. It holds 35 5-ounce cups of wine. So you figure you take.
How many bottles is it?
So 35.
Is it the small box or the big box? Because they do 2 sizes in the boxes.
It's the big box.
Oh, it must be about 5 bottles in that.
Yeah, 35 cups of wine of 5 ounces each. My Virgo mug holds 11 ounces, so you figure it's 2 wine glasses right there. So you drink 2 of those, it's going to be like 17 and a half Virgo mugs. So I just try not to overdo it with the wine. Yeah.
Well, you don't actually, Brain Dead, because I've never seen you drunk. I've never seen you drinking, but I know you do, but I've never seen it.
I get tippy, but I don't get to the point where I'm normally blitzed out of my mind. Although on my birthday, you sure did. 2 years ago. Stop rubbing it in.
Yeah. I've seen you stoned out of your head, Michelle, tripping, and I've seen you drunk as well.
And you saw me a couple Saturdays ago when I was drunk and stoned at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
What am I doing for New Year's Eve? Probably nothing specific.
Getting drunk and stoned, probably.
I'll definitely be either wine or edibles. Edibles are good because they help me sleep, which is good. So I got a chance to get a good night's sleep in. Although I woke up kind of like, I had to go to the bathroom. I did okay. I ate like 12.5 milligrams, but still. Now combine that with alcohol on top of that, and it's like, where's the floor? Oh, I'm on the floor. Pretty much. Chris said I haven't watched Keepster much, but when I've seen it's kind of like Noodles. It is for shock value. Michelle isn't in it for shock value, but is focused on her at all times. But it's forced on her at all times. Gotcha. I'm sorry, I misread that. Well, I mean, I think that there's also, I think there's also a difference.
I have to say, that's true, Grizz, but also Michelle invites it in sometimes.
I gotta say one thing though that makes Michelle.
Example, Hecate, whatever her name is.
I mean, I was gonna say was like when you look at my channel, there's
also giving Butter her IP address.
But I was gonna say was one difference is that there's Noodles. I mean, I don't know enough about Keemstar to say anything, so I won't say much about Keemstar. But does Noodles really interact with his audience the way I do? No. First of all, there's a lot of people.
No, he doesn't do the same show as you. It's a different show.
Right, it's a different style show.
Yeah, so, you can't compare shows. I think he does pretty good.
Yeah. He does pretty good for the kind of audience he's entertaining, which is different than mine.
Yeah.
I mean, over here we have like a community, and it feels like one. It doesn't feel like, all right, guys, I'm on stage, I'm doing my routine, spinning my plates, juggling, whatever. Well, that's just more like, hey, I'm just talking to a bunch of people like we're having coffee at a coffee shop. Which for the morning show actually works out pretty well, considering the fact is that if you have my show is the kind of show that you turn on to get on the right foot in the morning. Oh, yeah, that doesn't surprise me, David, at all, that many people in LCU are on the spectrum. It seems like most of the people on YouTube are on the spectrum of some sort.
Well, it's giving them a job, I guess.
Yeah. It's giving...
You mean the people on the show or the viewers?
I don't even think of that spectrum, says Chris Bliss. That would be an interesting question if Chris can make it. It's going to be on Thursday night, or Wednesday night is New Year's Eve, then Thursday is New Year's Day. And looking at the weather, it looks like it's going to be cold. It doesn't look like it's going to be precipitation. Oh, yes, Chris, they are going to be high. Yeah, absolutely. Maybe if you could lock in the hotel rate at hotels.com in advance.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Yeah, when he's driving, he does respond to the check. Hey, I know he does. Yes, he does. By the way, do me a favor. Don't forget to put a like in the like chart if you haven't yet. Because I do see more and more of my shows up on the recommended videos to me, which is kind of interesting. Because it's like... So I know that algorithm is recommending my videos out there. Oh, Chris, what? Says... Okay. Solo, good idea, and she can poke fun at Low Owl. Yeah, but you know what? I don't really like to poke fun at people that much, though. You know, I just want people to feel comfortable and happy.
You know, David, that's about some of the top... They get 20,000 a month.
Yeah. And you mean views or dollars?
I don't see how that's possible on some of them other shows to be earning that much.
Because it's combined
income. Stars getting a cut. That doesn't make sense to me at all. Maybe what's the big one? Locale. Oh, I can't keep the big show. Maybe the one with Keemstar.
Well, co-host in person would be nice too, because sometimes I could use a little help around here when I've got to jump and do something up. The co-host can kind of cover things while I'm, doing other things like maybe preparing a record or using a bathroom or something to keep the audience entertained or talking to them while I'm running out there. And like we're doing with the banter helps a lot with the channel too, because people like when we talk to each other, and I still read the chat. PewDiePie. And what about Mr. Beast? Now, I know he's not part of the local universe, but what about Mr. Beast? He's a big channel. He's the toit, top of YouTube. And he and PewDiePie as well. And both gentlemen have said that YouTube's algorithm is not giving them the views that they used to have. So that tells you something. So it's not just affecting small channels. It affects the big channels too, that they're not getting the views that they were getting before August of 2025. So yes, exactly. Just like I do. My memberships is pretty much where my money is, and my super chat and super stickers and super thanks. Yeah, Mr. Beast has got some cool gaming stuff, yeah. Well, Fred Rogers was aiming for a different clientele. if he was alive today, he would probably still be very busy working with YouTube Kids, trying to make sure that his content was appropriate for kids. Yeah.
I like Asmongold.
Okay. Asmongold.
You like
He's
him as
changed
well,
a lot, originally from being a gamer to a commentator.
Yeah. I like him, though.
Yeah, he's cool. But unfortunately, YouTube sometimes doesn't see him as so cool. That, he's still holding his own. He still does a lot of his content on Twitch and just puts the replays on YouTube.
Right.
I'm on Twitch right now too. You know, here's the thing, Tiger, this probably doesn't surprise you. During the ceremony on Twitch, there's like one listener, but they listens to the whole show constantly, all the way through.
Wow. That's good, Michelle.
Which is very different than what happens with the regular morning show on Twitch, which gets like little spurts, like maybe one for like an hour or 2 hours, or like for like 10, 20 minutes actually, and then they disappear. And so during during Silver Moon, people enjoy it on Twitch because you
might want to advertise this show on your Silver Moon show, because that person might not even be aware that you stream on YouTube.
If they're following me on Twitch, they should see the notifications.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we really should let people here on this channel know that you can watch this show on the other networks. Where I'm on Rumble, I'm on Kick, I'm on Twitch, I'm on YouTube. You know, so I'm on 4 networks almost every day.
It's raining now.
Sometimes I will do a local, only one network show. For example, before recently, we originally only did the music on Twitch, then we moved it to Kick, and then we dropped to Twitch, and then we eventually decided to feel bad for the Twitchies because they were not seeing anything, so I finally went back to Twitch with the morning show, and then I put the Silver Moon back on Twitch and Kick, because that way we can get more viewers watching. But then the Twitchers probably go, well, why does she privatize the stream after the show? Well, that's because Twitch silences the copyright music. So, do you want to listen to dead air? I mean, if it's my music or content from other channels, that's probably less of a problem. But at least they give me the option to automatically auto-hide certain categories, so that's why it's under the music. So if you go watching it on Twitch and you see the show is hidden, that's probably because it's the music streams. And then Silver Moon is definitely a music stream. So you got to catch it while it's hot.
Do you keep your lights on your Christmas tree on all the time?
Yeah. 7 days a week, 24 hours a day.
I saw a clip where this house got burnt down because the Christmas tree caught on fire because they didn't turn the Christmas lights off.
Yeah, but that's those are one, that's probably was a real tree. 2, they probably were using C7 bulbs, which gets smoking hot. Or 3, the wiring has gone bad and starting to arc over. If that happens, oh yeah, if it's a real pine tree, it's going to catch fire. Real tree fires are not fun. In fact, the tree, because of the sap, will go up just like a torch.
Is it law that artificial trees have to be fire retardant or something?
Yeah. It's also common sense, you know.
So that the little plasticky bits won't burn. I might go trim some up and see if it burns.
It's not supposed to burn long or continue a flame. You mean a piece of tinsel. And by the way, if you ever saw the tinsel that you were using in 1940s, it was made out of pure lead.
Oh, wow.
Which is kind of scary to think about that people were hanging lead on the Christmas tree.
Yep.
No, I didn't abandon the tree. The tree's still sitting in the other room, still set up. I never took it down. Allow me to show you. See, it's still there.
What is the word then? What's it called when you can't catch on fire? Fire, what is it called? Retardant. Is that what it's called, Michelle?
Right, the tree itself has got fire retardant on it from the factory. Plus, it's got 5-volt USB powered LED lights on it. No mains voltage going to the tree at all. Hey, exactly the same thing with me, David S. So, like, I've gotten so used to having a tree on, so at nighttime, I don't even have to worry about turning the lights on to go to the bathroom or anything. I just come out the tree, just makes just enough lights that me and the cat can know where we're going.
Is it? No, Michelle, is it retardant? Is that a word? Are we making this up? He's saying it should be fireproof.
The tree is fireproof.
Yeah, but what's the other word for it?
Fire retardant.
I knew it. I got Michelle. Fire retardant.
Yeah.
Fire retardant.
And then you have another class called fire resistant. Which means it resists burning, but that doesn't mean it can't catch fire. It just means it's hard to get it started.
Right. I remember as a child, all my nighties had a label in them that were fire retardant.
Yeah, they have to be for reasons that you understand, right? Oh, I had one dress that was a nice dress but it was not fire retardant. Okay. And I had it about 2016. So
you just said fire retarded.
No, I didn't say fire retardant. I meant to say it was not fire. I meant to say it was not fire retardant. The problem is it was made out of cotton. So I went over to go talk to Red Thunder. I was sitting up by this campfire. Of course, cinders were flying around. I'm like, oh my God. I said, hi, Red. I'm sorry I can't get close to your fire. I'm not wearing a dress that's fire retardant at all. If any of those cinders hit that dress, it would catch fire and start burning. So I tell you where that ended up.
Well,
in the tip. I said, no. No, I said, besides that, it was actually kind of it already was kind of coming apart. I just threw it out. I said, screw it. This thing is not safe to use. It was a Chinese-made knitted dress, but it was not safe. No. Be careful when you buy clothes from China because you don't know what they're using for material. If it does, and it said it was cotton, 100% cotton, so I already knew it was not fire retardant. I was like, yeah, this is going to be a really good idea, especially while Red's sitting over there by his campfire outside, And I just and then it started to fall apart, so I just threw it out. I mean, if I wanted to, I could put a match to it, and that thing would probably go up like a tiki torch.
Yeah, that's not safe.
No. Especially not around a campfire. Definitely not. So I kept 10 feet away from his campfire.
It does now. We keep saying it. It made me even sit here and I'm thinking, that word doesn't sound right now.
Does that mean that Michelle is also mental retardant? That's a good question. Do I resist retards? Yeah, I think so. Say that louder. Yes, fire retardant and fireproof are completely two different things.
What's different?
Fiberglass is fireproof. Asbestos is fireproof. Paper dipped in brominated fire-resistant compounds is fire retardant, which means it still can smolder.
Oh.
Yeah. 80% of us in chat. Yeah, well, let's put it this way. I haven't become stupid. I may joke around with you guys, but really, seriously, you know I'm still pretty smart.
Yeah, everyone knows you're smart and stuff.
Yeah. I don't know everything. I try to learn as much as I can.
You know a lot more about stuff than I do. Well, certain stuff.
Yeah. Anyway, take a look at that video I put in the general chat of our Discord. I know it's not exactly exciting.
What is it?
About what happens if we have a mass accrual and a mass ejection. How it's going to affect the grid and power outages and how to prepare. I think it's a very, very poignant video to watch. Even if it is kind of dreadful, you know.
I'll watch it.
Yeah, so honestly, you're the most normal person I've ever met here in the YouTube world. Well, thanks. I'll take that as a compliment. I'm the same way. I'm the same way off of YouTube too. I don't even have a mask. It's just me. You know, I just do my morning show just like I do when the few times I had people locally sitting with me at McDonald's or something.
Yeah, no big words allowed.
I agree. That's cute. My dad thought I was a bright boy. That's why he called me son, as an S-U-N. Yeah. Come a long way from the early years. When I was just starting out with videos in 2011, I didn't have half the stuff we have now. My studio was an iPhone 3GS taped to a tripod I used to use for my 35mm SLR with duct tape. My timer was the duct tape. When the duct tape basically unpeeled off and the phone went crashing to the floor, you knew the stream was over. That's why I tried to leave a pillow underneath my camera. My tripod, so the phone would at least land.
Would you like to get into photo developing again?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it, but I really need a more.
What do you need for that, Michelle? Is it an expensive setup?
No, it's not. You just need a developing tank and the chemicals, and maybe an enlarger, a proof printer. The only thing is that ideally you need a place to put all the chemicals and stuff and do developing. Ideally, a separate room. That's why I was thinking, like, some people do it in their bathrooms, which is fine, which does have an advantage.
You need a dark room.
Yeah, a dark room. I mean, definitely for developing film. Like, I've loaded my films in my bathroom, into my tank, which worked. But, yeah, a dedicated room for the enlarger, easel, and stuff like that. Because I know some people go halfway. They're like, okay, I'll develop the film, and then I go ahead and scan it into my computer, which is kind of fun. But it's kind of fun when you're sticking your fingers in the trash and pulling out pictures and
hanging them up. I've
only seen it on TV. On your enlarger. This is YouTube Assume. Sesame Street for stunted adults. It was created by PBS and Children's Public Television Workshop. They had Big Bird and Oscar the Grouch and Bert and Ernie. and a couple other characters too. I watched it pretty much throughout my childhood.
No, we had a little bit, but not much of that.
Yeah. Well, I used to watch a lot of TV as a kid. Remember, we didn't have YouTube all my life, you know.
Yeah, but that was an American show. I was in England at the time.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure the UK had their own versions of the same idea.
Yeah, same old shit.
Yeah. Like you guys originally had Teletubbies over there. That was something you guys created.
I thought Teletubbies was created in China or somewhere, or Japan or somewhere, weren't they?
No, it was a BBC thing.
Was it?
I think it was created for BBC 4. That's your PBS over there. It's BBC 4.
Oh, you're right.
Yep, they had the word. They taught words and stories. And of course, don't forget the count on his numbers. You know, that's kind of cute. The whole idea with Sesame Street was based on was the concept that there were shorts that were really like almost like commercial length, because they realized that a lot of kids were watching commercials, so they were kind of trying to keep the skits and stuff within 30 seconds.
One thing we had, Michelle, all the time, though, was the Muppets. Every week. It was great.
Yeah, Muppet Show for 1977, 1978. Yeah.
I love the Muppets.
Yeah, they were good. Yeah, 3-2-1 Contact. I watched that one. And the Electric Company I watched too. I think 3-2-1 Contact was more of a science show. The Electric Company, yeah, you know, some people said some of the stuff the Electric Company did really weren't specifically for kids. I don't know if that's true. I never really got into the pickiness about that. I think POE was gay. It was POE. Yeah, Teletubbies is weird.
Yeah, very weird. I think Poe is one of the Teletubbies, isn't it? Oh.
Oh yeah, okay, maybe that's right. Teletubby, yeah. Yeah, so 3-2-1 Contact was a bit of a science anthology show, and covered science in a simple level. For example, they were talking like, I remember one of the episodes I was watching, they were talking about hydrogen versus propane versus natural gas, and safety issues with hydrogen makes it safer than propane, where they basically had a cylinder of propane and a cylinder of hydrogen and basically fired a shotgun at it. I was like, and of course the fireball was very obviously different. The propane ball went sprayed out, like plugging the ground, whoosh. Whereas the hydrogen went poof right up in the air because it was lighter than air. But
we used to have the monkeys.
Yeah, the monkeys. Yeah.
Hey, with the monkeys. Little.
Davy Jones, Peter Tork,
and the Fonz. So
yeah.
we did get American TV. And Dallas, we've already.
You also got a lot of Australian TV too.
Yes, we did.
We got some American shows were from Australia too. Kids Incorporated and all the girls on the show joined the Black Eyed Peas when they got older. One of the girls, I don't remember Kids Incorporated.
No, I don't know what that is.
Beyonce used to be in Destiny's Child. I don't know much about Destiny's Child. I know it's another music group. A lot of interesting stuff at in the past.
Oh, David S. has seen Mickey and Davy in concert.
Yeah. Yeah, we got tickets for that originally. Me and Ed did because we were supposed to go, but for some reason we didn't go to the concert. So in upstate New York, and it was I don't remember why we didn't go to upstate New York to watch the concert. But he still had the tickets. I don't know if we kept them or threw them out. Cecil, Carol, Spinny. There was Big Bird, Sesame Street, lived in Woodstock, Connecticut. Passed away 2019 at the age of 85. Yes, she was really old. Or it's a guy, I'm sorry. He was really old. He died at 85 years old. He also did the voice of Oscar the Grouch, too. I also remember another kid show, Menudo, on ABC Saturday mornings.
Yeah. Where's Spectrum of Friends from if he's never seen the Monkeys?
Oh, you can go watch the Monkeys on YouTube. Hey, with the Monkeys. How's hanging around?
No, but I mean, what country?
Too busy singing to put anybody down. You can watch it on. I think you might be on other networks too. I think it could be on Pluto. It might be the Monkeys too. Ask a Grouch of Sesame Street. Oh my goodness. I mean, that's what I'm saying. This is why these shows are interesting because you get exposed to TV shows you probably never heard of. Absolutely. He didn't have TV growing up? Oh, sorry about that.
You have TV growing up? You mean sorry about that? Shouldn't feel sorry for it. I think that's great.
By the way, here's a question. Remember that Samba Noel song? You saw Lumi sitting next to the Grinch while she's drinking a green drink? Or what about the vampires in the end enjoying some blood sitting at the table? Those are two Easter eggs that kind of got added to that Samba Noel. Clearly, obviously, the vampires were enjoying their Christmas gift. Yeah. What the hell are you drinking? I have no idea. It's green. I was forced to take it for sure. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, I mean, although I would not want to have no TV, like nothing to watch. You gotta have something to watch.
Well, now you know what. Even so, even as an adult, you can still go back and watch those shows now and kind of get familiar with them. That's something you could do too, Tiger. If you want to learn something about the shows we were talking about, like Sesame Street and Electric Company and 3-2-1 Contact. Just go look out on the internet. There's somebody's got some of those shows in reruns. Good morning, Gaming Fairy. How you doing?
Morning, Gaming Fairy.
Just be careful. We're getting the wind coming today that you had yesterday. And
it's getting a bit windy here, Michelle, to be honest.
Yes, it's going to get really windy here. Be ready for potential power outages today. No, there's nothing wrong with that, Kay. Yeah, well, it's because PB back then was big and expensive energy sucking boxes that sit on your table or your floor. Most monitors now don't even use that much power. Most modern flat screen panels use about I would say probably about a fifth of what the old TVs back then used to use. Oh, it's still super windy today. It's snowing on and off, but the sun is out. Its warmth just isn't reaching us at all. Yeah, be careful for ice buildup on the power lines. That's something that we're going to be experiencing. Right now, it's mild out there. Well, okay, if you consider it's going to be a high of about 5 degrees, but it's windy as heck, starting after 7 o'clock tonight, then everything's going to freeze with a glaze of ice. Right now, it's raining. It's going to freeze up with a glaze of ice up to a quarter-inch thick. And the problem with that is that's kind of ice is kind of stuff that takes down power lines. Tiny fairy, I think I will make a tiny fairy and tiger for the show, as you suggested. Game Fairy said, "Yay! Everyone has pretty clear characters we could be. We need a whole game board." Yeah, there's an idea. A board game. Yeah. Yes, David, that's true, but unfortunately, part of your power comes from overhead lines, including high voltage transmission lines. If there's enough ice buildup, those are going to come down. And if they come down, you're still sitting in the dark.
No, I don't think E is Kayla.
No, I don't think K is... E is not Kayla, no.
No. I've seen pictures of E.
Yeah.
And they're not the same person. At all.
Well, that's between Noodles and this person, so I'll leave it alone. So here's the thing about that I remind people, because sometimes people don't know this. If we lose power during a show, like now, for example, if we lost power...
You didn't lose power. You've got 6 minutes till 12 and you've not lost power. So you've been worried for nothing.
I know. I just want to explain this so people understand how this works here. Our UPS will kick in, and only way you'll know we lost power is you'll see the light in front of my face go out. And that means that I'm running on battery, because that light is not powered from the UPS. So, but
guys, do not panic if the light goes out. That means electrical difficulties.
But the show will still continue for about an hour. Yeah.
Right. It'll just be dark.
It'll just be darker. In that case, I would just switch the camera over to this one. So... that way you...
Okay, so don't panic. If it starts going dark and Michelle switches the camera, please do not worry. It's just electrical difficulties.
That's why we have the setup we have, because it means keeps the things going.
Right.
Because like I said last night in Silver Moon, is that I would be making sure that even in the worst scenarios, I would still be able to keep streaming. So that you'll still be able to watch my show as long as there's an internet connection.
And you don't have that with other shows. You do not have that kind of dedication.
I don't think so. I don't know.
Right.
But
I've never heard
it also protects my equipment too from damage as well. So it's a win-win for two areas. Right. Because hard drives, for example, if they lose power, depending on where they were at the time they were working, could corrupted to the point that they're useless. Unless you can get into the firmware and do a special reset.
I think you're wrong, Spectrum. You're wrong. They're different people. I don't know how to tell you, but they are not I've seen a few photos of these.
Yeah, I guess that.
Also, if this person streams, we know what he sounds
talking about Kayla dropped her link. The link that David didn't know about. They told on themselves. That's okay. It'll all be sorted out sooner or later.
It's not E. Not as far as I know.
Right now, the internet is...
What do I know?
The internet is acting kind of funky right now, guys.
Okay.
So, that's one thing I can change that, too. In fact, since it seems like the cell towers are acting kind of funky, I might just go set it back to 640 by 360 just in case.
I think you might find if you go to Noodles live stream this morning that Kay might be in the side chat.
Yeah.
If Kayla was on with Noodles, they can't be the same people. Did you speak, Kay? I'm starting to remember Kay now. I think Kay had a bit of beef. I can't remember if it was me, Gidgy.
Yeah.
Or some beef happened.
I don't know anybody here that streams that's Mexican. I don't know why Spectre would say that. She don't watch Mexicans. Well,
he's Italian, Noodles.
So right now it's 2 minutes to 12. Right now my internet is my cell phone internet is getting kind of funky. So what I will do is because of the crazy weather, the cell towers might go down, whereas the frontier might stay up.
Kay had a stalker here before. That's why she left. Who stalked Kay?
Okay.
So
anyway, what I'm saying, Tiger, is the internet right now is acting kind of funky out there. So here's what I'm trying to explain to everybody. Hear me out before we lose signal completely, because I think it could happen because of the storm coming in.
Okay.
All right, here we go. If for some reason T-Mobile goes down because of the weather, we can still stream on Frontier because they still have Frontier. The thing is, I have to switch the rate to 640 by 360 like I did a couple days ago so that it won't saturate Frontier to the point where Frontier basically loses its cookies. So that's what I would do so that we would still be able to keep going live. You know, because I want to make sure that we can keep the shows going no matter what the conditions are. That's why I got 2 internet connections, and they're always automatically. Get Starband, you have 3. Oh yeah, Starband, Starlink. And I realized it was $150 a month. I was like, I better make sure I get consistent donations before I get a Starlink dish out there. It might be an option. Yeah.
They didn't say stalker. Well, anyway, whatever.
Yeah, but
so I'm going to get going, Michelle.
Yeah, I know.
I suggest you save your power.
Yeah, I'm going to save power also because after 7 o'clock it's going to freeze up. So here's what we're going to do. Because the internet is kind of dodgy, right now it's back to normal again. I might just switch it to 640 by 360 for a while so that at least we'll keep streaming. California streaming. And that's another thing that's going on right now. California is that they want to do another rich man's tax, and I think that's going to drive all the people Silicon Valley out of the Silicon Valley. California doesn't think very smart, do they? All right, so Tiger, I'll see you soon now.
All right, then. Everyone have a great day. See you later.
Yeah, see you guys later, Tiger. Yeah, so anyway, so what is going to happen is the... because technically for the rest of the day, I don't really have any streams planned. I mean, I might make some private chats with somebody, but now that we fixed the Discord, now we can easily talk on my cell phone. I don't need to have to fire up the big computer. And so I could just shut everything off. Okay. I plan on making something for you and Justin, maybe the romantic side. Okay. Well, while you're at it, why don't we add some hammer and nails to that too? Why not? There's an idea. Another character. Hammer and nails character. No, the show's not over yet. I mean, it doesn't have to be over yet. Nah, we'll be on for a little longer. So let's just remind people that number one is the cell towers acting kind of funky. Like, it starts good and then the signal drops down. That's probably because either A, they're working on the tower, or the tower's having mechanical or electrical problems. And when you start a stream in 1080 or 720p at 3,000 kilobits per second or 3 megabits per second, if the tower goes down, Michelle switches to Frontier. Frontier only can do 1.5 megabits per second. So Michelle, in that case, will switch to the 640 by 360 because that's within the realm of capability for Frontier. So if she knows that the internet is going to be acting funky in the morning, well, she'll do a speed test. She'll just switch it to 640 by 360. Which I didn't do today. How you doing, Comedy Flu? Good morning to you. Sure, why not? Spectrum of friends. And maybe what you could also do is make a long form video too. Something like so, Comedy Flu, what's the weather like where you are right now? I mean, outside here, it doesn't look too... It don't look too nice. Let's see, the road looks kind of like it's raining right now, but it's going to freeze later, so... And it's going to become very windy. Everything's said and done on the internet. I'm glad you're doing well. It's snowing. Yeah, up the Great Lake area, yeah, it would be. That's because you gotta verify. 15-minute videos isn't really a problem. I think if you haven't been verified, just do a video for 15 minutes or less. All right, Brandon. I'll talk to you soon. Comic Flow says, Hammer, let's build a house for everyone. I built a house in Sims 4 that was designed for... They had like... actually had 12 bedrooms in it. I didn't have the rental package in the Sims 4 game. But if I had the rental package, I could have went ahead and set up to be a landlady. Then I could have basically built a multifamily dwelling with 10 tenants, like this building. I tried to build this house in Home Design 3D, and I didn't have all the numbers, so I had to guess. Okay, then you shouldn't have a problem. What's YouTube errors? What's YouTube saying? Why you can't upload long-form videos? Oh, okay. Well, I gotta open the window now. All right, hold on a minute.
From the Spectrum of Friends collection, it's Twista, the party game that gets you twisting, stretching, and occasionally blushing.
Wait. All right, let me rewind this to the beginning. Get this on the screen. Is it still set up on the screen? I don't know. I was set up originally for Hammer and Nails screen, so let me get this on the screen so you can see this. Okay, just give me a second here. Okay, change this to that screen. All right, here we go.
From the Spectrum of Friends collection, it's Twista, the party game that gets you twisting, stretching, and occasionally blushing.
Wait, whose knee is that?
Twista, it's not a party until some...
Green! Ooh, tricky. Hope you're flexible, Fairy.
You're gonna topple, Furface.
Introducing Spectrum of Friends Twista, the tie-up flip-out party game where every spin makes you laugh. Sorry about the knee.
All good. Just don't drool on me.
Green!
Oh, come on.
It's Spectrum of Friends.
It's funny, the lady that's supposed to be me, she kind of looks pretty close to me. Looks based on your face. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of work that was done, and that looks really cool. It does. It really does look cool. So... I built an in-house in Sims 4 with Ancient. Look at my Silver Moon one in the Sims 4 gallery. You would be shocked when you see how many bedrooms it has. It's a house underneath a simulation of the city Silver Moon that somebody else made. I said, gee, these rooms are a little bit too small, and the Silver Moon fit in a lot. I said, hold my beer. I said, you want to do better? I mean, you can't build up. I'll build down. And if you do, you'll see that there's a whole house. There's a whole underground city in this Sims 4 gallery of Silver Moon. That is crazy awesome. It's published. You can download it. It's big. It's huge. I know, I saw that. Well, it came out pretty cool, though. Yeah, so David, you go look for Silver Moon by Bichala. You'll see my house there. It's huge. I mean, on the surface it looks plain, but then when you actually get it, you see it's got underground subterranean house. Everybody lives underground. They come up through the air for service. They can walk around the simulated Silver Moon part. That's more like just a decoration. You could go in the individual rooms. I started trying to connect into the building. Also, we had an outhouse on the top surface. Well, with modern plumbing, a bathtub, sink, and toilet, but it was an outhouse. In the real meaning of the word outhouse, in the sense, it's an outbuilding, but it was a complete modern bathroom. Oh yeah. I used to play Sims. I would just build mods too. Yeah. No, I didn't. No, the game itself is kind of like watching paint dry. On Sims 4, like, the characters are like really stupid. But on Sims 3, they're more better because they're more realistic. When you actually have the characters interacting with you, they're not the same. They're better. Hey Ryan, how you doing? Last day of vacation. Well, Ryan, edge it out as much as you can. I play different families in the like the Goths. Oh yeah, yeah. Some people do that. Yeah, there's. So, how you doing, Fruit Dance? Thank you. I'm starting now. LOL, says Ryan. Best part is the building, but enjoying architecture above anything else. Exactly. Well, that's why I kind of like the Home Design 3D. It's designed for home design purposes, but it's got things like you can do like a grocery store and market in there too. So there's some non-home stuff. But unlike The Sims, your characters don't really interact the same way. They can't move. They're not posable. I mean, they're posable, but that's about it. They don't do anything. But if you can combine some of the home design 3D stuff with The Sims 4 or Sims 3, that'd be funny, But the way that The Sims 3 is, it works better for me than Sims 4 does. And I bought both games, and I have bought expansion packs for both. The only thing is that I have to be careful with the Sims packs for the Mac because some of them are only 32-bit. They were designed for the original 32-bit version of The Sims, which I have 64-bit. So I have to make sure to get the 64-bit ones. Sims 3, they ported to ARM, which is great. But the problem is, I have to make sure that I get the right expansion packs and not the wrong ones. I actually just closed the panel already. Because I didn't know I was going to be streaming much longer. Because my internet is just totally inconsistently flaky. It's just all over the place. So Carmen, English, please. Well, right now Carmen's not here right now. No, not here right now. And I'm not here because I was busy doing what I had to do. But, Michelle is trying to tell you the truth. That if the internet goes down, she needs to be prepared to. Right. Oh, that person. Okay, I see. Yes. Okay. So you related for potential ballot failure today? Well, as ready as I'm ever gonna be. That's true. XCG. No, I'm not lying. You're just another person. But welcome to the show anyway. Yeah, welcome to the show anyway. 13 people. Yeah, the internet is all over the freaking planet. Oh, I know, Carmen. It is. We gotta fix that. We're gonna switch it to 640 by 360. But I can't do it when I'm still streaming, though. Besides, you want doing anything this afternoon for a show? No. I'm just watching everybody. I was watching what Michelle's doing with the internet and stuff like that. As Michelle said, that there's something going on with the cell tower. It's not consistent. Oh, now they finally got more. It's right, they have the pets. Well, that's cool. So they added more to that now. That's great. I'll see if I can buy some expansion packs. You'll need an expansion pack like you need a hole in the head. You don't even play Sims 4, the first. What the other thing you play Sims 4? I haven't played it in a couple months. You haven't played it in almost a year. Yeah. That's not me in the chat. That's somebody else. Yeah, that's somebody else. But welcome to the chat anyway. Yeah. So, I'm going to get ready to go eat some food. Any weather about the weather? Well, listening to one guy talk about what's coming, he made it sound like you're talking about an Earth-level extinction event. Oh, did he make it sound that bad? He said, yeah. He said, you guys could lose power with over 3/4 of an inch of ice on the power lines. Heaven forbid, 3/4 of an inch of ice on the power lines. Probably I could. But I probably got to upgrade my some of the packs. You still got laundry day? I still have laundry day. Yeah, I still got laundry day. Well, and I thought about taking laundry day out because that's so lame. The Sims 3, I love playing Sims 3. I don't know who's who. I just noticed that I watched the show enough times and see that Michelle is keeping a pretty good tight eye on what's going on. Yeah. There you go. The troublemakers are coming back now, you stupid little morons. Thank you very much, Mods. Yeah, we don't need that kind of stuff here. Do you have to sing for subscribers or anyone? I didn't check. I think he said for everybody. Did I? I think so. Nope, subscribers. Okay, that's good. How many subscribers do you actually have then? Let me update the page. 1. I think that's the person that just left. Yeah. Actually, I started out making hats a little bit after I danced. Because what happened was, originally I was already dancing on and doing stuff with my mother beforehand, because my mother was a seamstress. That's what she did for a living. So that's what she taught me how to sew. And I learned how to dance later on after watching the girls in Carnival. And that was when I started to learn how to do samba. That's true. That's how you learned. And then I started working on radio in Rio. And then when I was working on radio in Rio, then they decided to have a live stage performance of all the radio talent to be on camera or in the first audience. And then what happened with that is one guy that saw me in Rio was interested in having me in an American in Paris. And that was being a Broadway play in New York, and I ended up going with my Los Banderos. The men that are in my band came with me, and at the time I didn't even know any English, and you got a contract that you probably didn't understand a word of, pretty much. Interesting. Yes, I'm searching for my DVD. Okay. Well, either way, I think it's... So what do you think is going to happen? Honestly, I think you're going to be flying into first power outage codes. If you're really worried about it, I would just power the computer off, since you don't need to leave it running, and just turn off the UPS for a while. And that way you can keeping tabs on people with the phone. That makes sense. And that way, if you ever need to stream in an emergency, get a show back up, then you could just turn the computer on as the time gets. Because if it's going to be as bad as you say it's going to be, you could be without power for a day. Yeah, it's possible. And I haven't eaten breakfast either. I usually eat something. I see what you're doing, Hammer. You're doing a pretty good job on that one there. Remember the lady with the cat that was watching you? Oh, well, my exit turned off halfway. You try to keep in track with the person when it shares a voice with another body and another soul. 3 of us in one body, 1 accent, and 2 people that don't have accents. I kind of do. Sorta. Yeah, you do, sort of. It's not quite the same, though. No, it's not the same. But the point is that it's a lot of talent to keep all that stuff straight in your head. Yeah, you can do many things at one time, but make sure you understand that it also is still taxing on the body when you do too many things at once. You gotta keep track of everything. Ask any professional sous chef in the kitchen. Don't talk to me about cooking. Yeah, you know your food. Yeah. And I know my work in a commercial kitchen, too, because I used to work in one. Hammer gets around here. No. Anyway, listen, Miss Sally, you're gonna get ready to wrap it up now? Yeah, because I gotta go eat something. Well, we still got power, so I can cook something. Yeah, you gotta cook. Yeah, really make. You got leftover pizza. I'll have that for dinner. Yeah, okay, I'll have that for dinner. And when you're going to have, you ordered some food that'll be here on Wednesday. Yeah, you have, what did you order? Ultra Slim Fast, French vanilla, and royal chocolate. You got the leche for that? The milk? I have milk, yeah. So you'll be able to drink some powder. It sounds so weird to think you would be drinking powder. I like Ultra Slim Fast. It's like a chocolate shake. Is it a healthier shake than a chocolate shake? Yeah. She trapped me whole trapped you. I'm not actually hunting anything. I always work with Michelle and Lomi. I have been working with them since I came here. About 2 years ago. She has been here a long time, guys. Actually, about 3 years. Because you came in originally in about 2022. I remember. Especially when originally you and I got into a row about who was thinking that I wanted Michelle for myself. You still kind of do. But I respectfully understood that this is not meant for this life. But next life, we'll deal with the next life when we come to that. Right now, we haven't come to that yet. Yeah, you could do that. Absolutely. Do it outside. Of course, if you have a fireplace in the house, you can do it too in the fireplace in the house. I'm Shelly always watching. Well, guys, let's say this, and Grandma will agree with me on this. Please put a like in the like chart, and don't forget to hype the streams. I know you can't hype it when it's live, but you can hype it when they're over. Let's get this channel spread really far. Let's make the show unzip, expand, and explode. No, you pressed the wrong button again. Well, did I? Yes, you did. No, okay. That's the game you're talking about is this one. Right.
Oh yeah!
Alright, so anyway, unzip, expand, and explode. Let's get this, guys.
Oh yeah!
Let's make this channel grow. Let's make this channel something like that everybody can enjoy every day. And yeah, watch Spectrum of Friends' videos too. If you're not subscribed, she's just look for Spectrum of Friends on YouTube. She's out there. Yes, keep the baddies blocked, ones that are being just absolutely rude, obnoxious. But you know what they're doing is just subscribing just so they can send shit up. Well, that's when you have to go ahead and flush the toilet. I love the action figures that you made for me and in the Spectrum of Friends in that last video. Michelle, you ever played that one again? I can play it again. Yeah, I have it here. Let's see. Let's go back to Spectrum of Friends video. You're talking about the playset one. Yes, the playset one. Alright. Let's see. Warrior Battle. So let me and Carmen one. I gotta find it now. You put a lot of artwork in here now. Spectrum Friends. Oh, I think I found it. Yes, that's it right here. It's right here. Okay, I'll play this one here for you. And put this on the screen so you can see it. Here we go. This is kind of cute. Now this is
New from Spectrum of Friends, it's the two-headed Elfier apartment playset. Whoa, double head! Double drama! Meet Michelle and Lumi, plus Healing Vibes Carmen Miranda, Rusty the Cat, and Grumpy Landlord Jimmy. He wants the rain! Look, the new two-headed Elfier apartment playset. Meet Michelle and Lumi, double the drama, double the fun. And Carmen Miranda brings healing vibes.
Rent's due, ladies.
Uh-oh, Landlord Jimmy's here.
You don't like that knock.
Ladies, rent was due 2 weeks ago. I'm not leaving without it.
Hi, Jimmy. Great hat. Terrible timing.
Deep breath, chicas. Healing vibes.
We have the notice. We also have pizza. Priorities.
Priorities don't keep the lights on.
From Spectrum of Friends, it's the two-headed Elfier apartment playset.
I'm Michelle.
And I'm Lumi. Share the closet, share the drama. Rent now. Comes with healing vibes,
Michelle and Lumi. 2 heads, 1 body, and 0 chill.
That's cute. I like that one. That one is really nice. I like that too. You got me good. You got the cat good. Yeah. And that looks really cute. Yes, it does. So, Spectrum Friends, that was a good job on that one. Oh, yeah! I do like that one. That one's really cute. By the way, you actually made Jimmy younger, too. Which I think Jimmy would appreciate. He's an old man. Yeah, he's an old man. He's like, he says 79, 76. He said 76, yeah. My God. He's 73. According to Stan CT, he said he's 73. I think he looks like he's 76. He was born in 1953, so you can calculate that if you really want to. That's 73. He looks a lot older than that. He does. He does. So. Alright, guys. So you're going to get ready to go eat, and then you're going to go take care of some fun stuff, and then maybe you'll have some fun chat with somebody later on tonight on Discord. Yeah. We'll probably do that. Well, it came out good anyway. That's the whole point, is that it came out good and it looks good and Michelle likes it. So that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, I did. But elf ears on him too. Yeah, she put elf ears on him. Or he put elf ears on. Absolutely. It looked really cute. I like it. Alright, guys, so let me sound, me, I've got to go take care of some stuff. So, I want to say thank you for all coming. So, let's get the blessings in. Let's get the blessings in. Since you already started. Absolutely. May all of you all be safe out there. It's going to be nasty today, nasty tomorrow. Please keep warm, stay safe, and, be careful not to do anything that could get you killed. Not easy on the driving. Okay? It's nasty. It's gonna freeze. It's gonna be bad. Very windy. Just be safe out there. I can't disagree with that. Plan ahead. If you can make it to the store now safely, get your stuff you need, anything you forgot. If you got a generator, a put. Make sure you have fuel for it now before the power goes out, if it goes out. And make sure that your generator is running properly and it's outside, not in a building. Absolutely. Carbon monoxide is the #1 killer. So make sure it's properly vented to the outside. Amen to that one. Amen to that one. No, you? Just be careful out there, okay? It's going to be slippery later. And like everybody said, prepare, be safe. Make sure you have electric candles, LED lights. Ideally, make sure your pets are taken care of. If you lose power and your heat depends on it, then make sure you have extra blankets to keep nice and toasty. And also, you might want to consider, like, just staying in one room and just closing off the other rooms that you don't need to leave open. Absolutely. You bet. The service is over. Time to go. Peace, kind, love, and don't forget the party on, dude. And we'll see you all later today. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye, everybody.
Michelle and Maria Lumi, I will always be there for you. Michelle, never stop believing in yourself. Go out there and show the world what you can do. Go kick some ass and have a good time doing it. I love both of you so much. I love how far you have come on YouTube.
In December